Hello. So we've had one race today and it was actually a really good battle. It's a shame I never recorded it or went live, but we managed to get 5th place with the BMW, which is the first time I've used the BMW since going with the Pro Plus subscription. I managed to get a drive in the BMW. It just felt very neutral and just very ordinary, but I was able to go quite quick in it. Yeah, I know I only came 5th, but it was one of my fastest races and very clean and some good racing, so I hope to do that again now. Safety rank, you can see there we're nearly out of the bronze, so if I don't do anything stupid in this race and can stay out of trouble, which is the plan, we might be able to fill that bar up. So we're going to have the Algarve fixed. Just check the settings, make sure everything's good to go. Turn the racing line off, just use that to learn the circuit. Just in case you're interested, I've got it in window mode, 5760 by 1080 because we're on triple screens, multi-view on, and that's probably about all that's worth looking at. Just turn the chat off in the HUD just so that you can get a better view of the screen. We've still got the radar on and the sectors, and I am running with the Race Lab overlays. I'm going to go pro with those, I think, so I can get the telemetry for the throttle and the brake. I'm going to use Dave Cam's code, so I need to go and check that, and then we'll get some more features there. And we've got SimHub running for my flags, which you can probably see reflected in my face. We've got I flags and we've got this Soelpec dash, which is why you don't see the dash on the screen, because I have the seat set so that we can see exactly as I would see it if I was sat in a car. So the dash here is the dash that I use, so we don't have the steering wheel or the dash showing on the screen. Right, join event. So with this GTE class, I'm going with the Aston again. I felt that was quite a solid.
That's the end of the session, 21st.
Car. Didn't really have anything crazy going on. Right, so we've got a 2-minute practice session and then a qualifying session. So as normal, I just go out now just to make sure that nothing's gone wrong with the screens, since yesterday it was horrendous with the view. I didn't have multi-view on when I switched the capture card on, and it saw that there was a 4th screen. LMU just changed its settings itself, so now I can see my mirrors properly and I can see out the window. As yesterday I couldn't. Everything was
Your exit looks clear.
warped.
Stay behind the line. Cold tyres all round. Your brakes are cold. Take it easy.
So we won't even get a lap in here, but I'm not bothered. It just gives me a chance to get used to things.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. We think that's Paul. Spinned it. Sector 2 is green.
I'm not doing anything mental here. I'm not trying to push anything. The whole idea is to get some safety rank. So I don't want any off tracks, don't want any spins, I don't want to crash into anybody. It's nice and steady. But I do feel like I'm being lazy with the steering input. I need to get the steering more. I keep running wide even when going slow.
Checker flags out. P1.
Oh, P1, I don't think so.
That's the end of the session, P1.
Right, 4.9 laps, whatever that should do us for qualifying. I've got my pit limiter on, and then as soon as I just cross this line,
looks like you're clear on the pit exit. Okay, Mark, we've got 4 minutes to get a decent lap in. Your tyres are cold, watch out. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
Right, lap 1, being an out lap, no point spinning off or going mental, just get the tyres warm, get the brakes warm, try not to have any off tracks. Just a lazy out lap. I found with that corner there you have to straighten the wheels back up, because if you start braking for the right hander whilst you still got lock on, it just comes round on you. I still feel like I coast too much around there, but I need to learn where I can actually brake without locking my wheels. And
car left. Clear left.
I'll get a good run out of this back straight, because this will be our first flying lap. Here we go.
Car right. Clear right.
That wasn't so great, but
Okay, Mark, you need to watch the track limits.
Right side. Clear right.
oh, this is slow. I'll class it as a banker.
That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
Right, that'll be at least one lap on the board, and then we shall hopefully go quicker.
That's pole. Your brake temperatures are okay. The leader's just done a 144.79.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Your tyre temperatures look good.
Right, so we're picking up some time, which is good because we needed to.
That's the end of the session. P3.
So nearly 1.5 seconds quicker. Oh, would you look at that? Only 1/10 of a second away from pole, and that was because I gradually put the throttle on coming out of the second to last corner, rather than just getting halfway around and then full throttle, which is what I normally do. I thought it would be quicker trying to ease the throttle on, but clearly not, because that's where I started losing a few tenths. But I'm happy with that. I'm sure I've done a 1:43. There's probably a second. There's probably a second in it from what I can actually do. Right, remember, put some fuel in. I'm pretty sure it's about 12 laps. We can always get onto the grid, see what it recommends. 33. So we'll go on the grid. The top right corner normally tells us how many laps it estimates the race is going to be, and then we'll just go from there. So it says, see there, it says 12.3. So if I go return to garage, car setup, we've only got 12.5. So we'll just put a couple more litres in just in case. It's depending on when the zero board or when the checkered flag comes out. Depending on how well this goes, we could be right at the front, or we could have a whole lap to do before we get to the checkered flag. So there's a few different manufacturers: Ferrari, Aston, Porsche, all in the top three. It's annoying this when it says catch up, slow down, catch up, slow down. At least he's being behaved. I think he must have his limiter on just at 60, so I've done the same.
Go!
You can't see him, but I can see him in my other monitor. It's coming across.
Yellow flag.
Alright, nice clean getaway. We'll just try and stick with him. Or not, because he's... Right, I need to make sure I don't follow him wide everywhere. I just do my own lines.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Green flag, sector 2. We can see Kral has binned it.
Right, I don't need to let him get away, that's one thing for sure. He's already pulling on me, so...
The gap to P1 ahead is increasing. It's now 0.9.
Right, that was a poor opening lap. I was too cautious when I was behind, so we need to try and see if we can close this gap by a nice smooth lapping.
P2. Alright, Mark, we've just cut the track.
No, I didn't. So he made a bit of a mistake there, didn't he? He went wide.
The gap to P3 behind is now 1.4 seconds. Yellow flag, watch out. The leader has just done a 1:45.45. We've just cut the track.
Yeah, but it was worth it.
Alright, Mark, you're reeling P1 in. The gap is now 0.8. We think that Cuba has crashed. Sector 1 is green. "15 minutes left.
It's another off track.
The leader has just done a 1:45.15. Pay attention to track limits, please, Mark. reel in, P1 in, the gap's now 0.8.
Seem to catch him up in certain places, and then other places he pulls away from them. There's a better exit out of that hairpin that time. I see, you got a much better exit than me out of that. Could just be the concertina effect, but
The leader's just done a 144.88.
another off track.
We've been warned about track limits.
I thought he was going to spin then. He had a big moment, but I backed out because I thought he was going to come back across. Just keep the pressure on. I need to make sure no more off track because that was one more off track and I think I'll either get a drive through or disqualified.
The gap to P1 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.5 seconds. P2.
How did that happen? 1.5 seconds from
Left side
nowhere.
tyres are
I'm
cold.
right behind him. I've slowed down. I think that's how this game works in regards to if you have an off track but you've not gained any time, it goes away.
Sector 3 is clear, green flag. We think Steven has gone off. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is clear.
Cheers, buddy.
The tyre temperatures are fine.
He seems to have got in a rhythm, doesn't he? He's now 2.5 seconds ahead. But, like I said, I'm here for safety ranking.
Okay, Mark, half distance. 10 minutes to go. That's 10
Guy
minutes
behind
left.
us is 7 seconds behind. If I have another off track, the consequences. So let's just follow him around. Bit wide there.
The gap to P1 ahead is increasing. It's now 3.1 seconds. Halfway home, we've got plenty of fuel. You've just done a 146.56. That's your fastest lap today.
Oh, this one won't be. This one will not be my fastest lap.
You've got half your fuel left. Left side tyres are cold.
So I'm very cautious and I'm well aware that if I have another off track there'll be trouble. Unfortunately this is probably a bit boring, but I'm 7.2 seconds ahead of the guy behind. .2 from the guy in front, so we're never going to catch him. He's obviously found his pace and I'm
Yellow
being
flag.
pretty cautious. It looks like P2 is on the cards if we just keep our head cool. We had an off track there.
Gap to P1 in front is now 4.6.
Well, I can still see him, but there's not much pressure on
Yellow
him, is
flag
there?
in
He's
sector
unlikely
2.
to make a mistake.
We think Oscar has gone off. Green flag in sector 3.
Oh, I clipped that too much, then you'll have an off track heart in mouth moment.
Your tyre temperatures are good. Five minutes to go. This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together.
Oops, a daisy, where am I going? So 5 seconds ahead. All we can hope for is that he makes
We can see Jay has binned it.
horrendous mistake.
Green flag in sector 2.
To be fair though, that wouldn't be the right way to win a race, would it?
The gap to V1 ahead is now 9.1 seconds. Yellow flag, caution. It looks like Jay has spun off. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag, sector 2.
Oh no, this is the back marker. Not fuck me up. Thank
Left
you.
side, clear left.
We're seeing minor wear on your left front. It looks like Jay has binned
Oh,
it.
what am I
Sector 3
doing?
is green.
Just trying a different line again. You can see on the
Yellow
relative
flag.
that it doesn't work. It just keeps going up and up and up.
We think that Jay has crashed.
Jay's having a nightmare.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
You lose a lot of time when you have to roll out of that corner there to stop yourself going wide. You can do it flat out, but you don't get the turning right.
Sector 3 is clear.
What the heck? Good job, I'm nearly 9 seconds ahead of third place here. No way, is that the leader?
Yellow flag, sector 3.
Oh, no. I just saw a red Ferrari and thought that was the leader.
Sector 3 is now clear.
There he is. Miles ahead.
Okay, Mark, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. Your lap time was 1:48.03.
You have to back out of that again then. Never mind. Thing is, there's no point trying
Gap
to go
to
for your
V1
fastest
ahead
lap
is increasing. It's now
on the
7.0.
last lap of the race. When we know if we get an off track, we've had it, and we've got a 9-second buffer behind. So don't do anything stupid.
Cold tyres all round.
What is he doing? Is that the same Ferrari as before? doing donuts.
Nice one, Mark. Great drive. That's a podium.
Let's go and flash this guy.
Okay, pit stop requested.
I didn't request a pit stop. You did that on your own, Jim. Right. So did anybody else have a quick lap? Well, none of us had a quick lap. That's why we're in split 6. But so his fastest lap was a 44.8. Mine was a 45.2. But then after that, I was doing 46s, 47s. So fair enough with the. I think he deserved to win that. There was a chance at the beginning, putting him under pressure, but once he'd got a second or two gap, that was it, really, wasn't it? So it looks like all these people are finishing now. So we will quit this and we'll go and see the results. Surely I've gone 2 greens on this. Driver rank and safety rank. We didn't touch anybody. We didn't crash into any immovable objects. Probably had 1 or 2 invalid laps, but I can live with that. Come on now. The results are in. God damn it, they were just coming up. Right. Expected to qualify 5th, and we qualified 2nd. Qualified in the top half. Expected to finish 5th, finish 2nd, finished in the top half. Right, so on the driver rank, all good, plus 7.8%. So we had 4 invalid laps on the race. That'll have been the off tracks. 4 clean laps in qualifying, that's good. Normally I get a few off tracks in qualifying, and 8 clean laps in the race. It looks poor, but 24% positive on the safety rank, and now I've jumped to bronze 1 rather than bronze 0. So that's why we're back at square 1. So I'm happy with that. That was a good race. I think we finished where we deserved to finish, and yeah, other than the off tracks, which you've got to get a few of them to push on, haven't you? So yeah, happy days. We'll leave that there whilst the going's good. Catch us later. Bye.